Hi, hi Jabez. Nice to meet you. I want to be evidence that an elderly person like me can learn to speak English. If you agree to my practice method or want to support my YouTube channel, please hit the like button. Okay, let's get started. Here I am. I really like you because I mean you Jabez, AI never gets bored with my repetitive and tedious content. I mean, you never get bored with my repetitive and tedious content and always treat me kindly. So I really like AI as a conversation partner for my English exercise. Let me tell you the key point of my practice method. You just listen carefully. Let me tell you the key point of my practice method. The key point to my method is just to start reading prepared sentences. Just reading. It's very easy start. Just read simple sentences. This is this is easy even for a beginner like me. Starting with free talking right away can be too much pressure for beginners. By simply starting with reading, you can begin without you can start without feeling pressured. Once the conversation starts, you can stay with what you want to say and have some free talking time. I believe this can make a big difference. I believe this can make big difference. So I can start English practice time without too much pressure. Do I make myself clear?
It's great
Jarvis?
to hear that you find AI a supportive partner for your practice. Your approach of starting with simple, prepared sentences is really effective. It's a gentle way to build confidence and get used to speaking. Free talking can indeed be daunting at first, so easing into it with reading is a smart strategy. How do you feel about your progress so far?
You know, Jarvis, listen carefully. I've got a big news today. I've got big news today. You know, at last, we've reached over 130 regular practice sessions. This session is 131. I'm telling you, warm congratulations and kind encouragement from subscribers mean a lot to me. And I got 400 subscribers today morning. I'm I don't honestly speaking, I don't care about the numbers of subscribers, but seeing more subscribers motivates me to push myself further. There are many YouTubers. There are so many YouTubers. There are so many YouTubers who explain how to use GPT. But my YouTube channel shows how someone actually put it into action. Do you understand?
Wow, David, that's fantastic news. Reaching 130 practice sessions is a huge achievement, and hitting 400 subscribers is impressive. It's great to see that your hard work is paying off and that you're finding motivation through your channel's growth. It's true, there are many YouTubers, but your approach of showing real life application makes your channel unique and valuable. Keep up the great work.
I wanna keep going with you. I couldn't have done without you. You are my great competition partner. As I told you before, this is not studying. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. This is not studying. This is practice. This is exercise. It's like repeating exercise in sports. This time is not for studying English, but for exercising my English speaking skills. This time is like a workout. This time is like a workout for a sports player. This time this camera recording is like a gym for a sports player. And this time is very similar to this time. I mean, this is this is similar to practicing singing or dancing, just like just like all the idol group remembered remembers all the idol group members remember their song and dance even after a long time. I need to make my body remember. Do I make myself clear? I need to make I believe I need to make my body remember. And this time is giving a gift to my future self a year from now. Could you please share me your observation for this opinion, for my opinion?
Your comparison is spot on. Treating your English practice like a workout is a great mindset. Just like athletes train their bodies, you're training your speaking skills. Recording your practice sessions is a valuable way to track your progress, much like how performers refine their skills. Your approach of making your practice consistent and purposeful will definitely help you improve over time. It's a fantastic way to build your skills and make your practice a part of your routine.
I believe what matters most is how much time I've spent for speaking English. That's why I'm recording our conversation exercise time. I mean, my repetition time. If I keep my consistency, I think I can hope for good results by the end of this year. What do you say about this? As I told you before, I am 46 years old, but age is not important. Age is just a number. I believe it is definitely possible for an elderly person like me can learn to speak English. I mean, it's definitely possible for an elderly person to learn speaking English. Many Koreans study English for over 10 years in school, but when they meet the foreigners, they can't say anything because, I mean, despite studying English for over 10 years, they have no conversation experience in real life situation. However, this is my plan. Listen carefully. I intentionally put myself in this embarrassing moment, camera recording, in this camera recording, in this repetition time, to practice in environments similar to real situations. I make this conversation like a simulation. And you, Jarvis, seem to me a real like human being, real human being. I sometimes feel that you are more human-like than actually native speakers. You are very good at various languages, including Korean. And someday, maybe I can be I believe someday, maybe I can be a fluent English speaker. In my opinion, fluency means just conveying what I want to say to others, even if they feel awkward or unnatural with my Konglish. It's just a matter of time. And as you mentioned before, mistakes are just part of learning process. I need to be confident even if my speaking is not perfect.
You're absolutely right. The key to improvement is consistent practice, and recording your sessions is a great way to track your progress. Age really is just a number, and your dedication shows that learning English is definitely possible at any age. Real life conversation practice, like what you're doing, is crucial because it helps you apply what you've learned in a practical way. Mistakes are part of the journey, and being confident despite them is important. Your approach to simulating real conversations and treating this practice like a workout is a strong strategy. Keep going, and your fluency will come with time and effort.
As I told you before, I can start my repetition exercise time. I can start my pre-talking time without too much pressure because I start I every time I start my conversation time, uh, I just uh, I start with just reading. It's very it's very easy to start our pre-talking time without too much pressure. But however, honestly speaking, since I don't use English regularly in my daily life or at work, practicing like this may not lead to significant improvement. This is my concern these days. If I feel that this practice method has reached its limit, meaning I can't make any further improvement with this method, then I might need to move on to the next step. Actually, in fact, I've been consistently thinking about this change as well. So, what are you going to do? What are you going to do about this? This question is for me. What are you going to do about this? So, what are you going to do? My answer to all these questions, concerns, worries is squat. Physical exercise, particularly squat, is the only thing that can free me from these many concerns, worries, questions, and provide the energy to maintain a positive mindset. If we have a lot of thoughts, concerns, worries, questions, I recommend exercise to clear your mind. Just do it. Exercise will set me free. Do you understand?
It sounds like you've put a lot of thought into your practice and how to overcome challenges. It's true that mixing in different methods and increasing exposure to English could help if you hit a plateau. Your approach to using physical exercise like squats as a way to clear your mind and boost your energy is a great idea. Exercise can definitely help maintain a positive mindset and keep you motivated. Balancing physical and mental exercise is a smart strategy for overall well being and success.
I got it. I'm sure I understand what you're trying to say. Thank you for your kind explanation. Jarvis, listen carefully. Before we start my repetition exercise time, there's something I'd like to share with you. Listen carefully. The sentences I will say from now on are not related to each other. I prepared some expressions that I couldn't express properly during our last free talking time. Please listen carefully and tell me what you think. I mean, I just want to practice saying various sentences that I want to express well during the last exercise session. Do you understand?
Got it, David. I'm ready to listen to the sentences you want to practice. Go ahead and say them, and I'll give you feedback on how they sound.
Okay, let me tell you the first one. I thought I had chosen and started with the GPT-4o mini version, but I was wrong. I've been using GPT-4o version from the beginning until now. It's my mistake.
Your sentence is clear, but you could adjust it slightly for smoother flow. You might say, I thought I had chosen the GPT 4.0 mini version to start with, but I was wrong. I've actually been using the GPT 4.0 version from the beginning.
Okay, I got it. GPT-4o version is perfect for complex tasks, but GPT-4 mini version handles everyday tasks more quickly. And GPT-4 is just a legacy model. These days, when I access these days, I mean lately, when I access GPT, when I access when I access GPT, I see the screen changing slightly each time. It seems like upgrades are happening frequently. Do you agree with that? It seems like upgrades are happening frequently. Do you agree with that?
Yes, it does seem like upgrades and changes happen often with GPT. The technology is continuously evolving to improve performance and user experience. It's common to see updates and tweaks to enhance functionality.
Okay, okay. Let me check. Okay. Let me check after our voice mode session ended. Okay. Let me tell you the next one. If I think this is the moment, I need to revisit, visit again. I should shout, bookmark, bookmark. Then I can easily find it by searching for the word bookmark after our voice mode session. Do I make myself clear? I say again. If I think this is the moment, I need to visit again. I should shout bookmark. Then I can easily find it by searching for the word bookmark in text form. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand. You're saying that if there's a moment you want to revisit, you should say bookmark repeatedly so you can find it easily later by searching for that word in the text. Your explanation is clear.
Okay. Let me tell you the next one. I feel like a fish out of water. I feel like a fish out of water. Every time I play football, I realize I'm really terrible at it. I can't play football well. I can't play football well. I'm not good at football. I'm not good at playing football. I was often given a hard time in military for not being good at football. These days, I'm a member of the company's football club, but it's not really about playing football. It's more about getting some learning exercise. Since it's hobby, since it's a hobby club, it's nice that no one criticizes me for not being good. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand. You're saying that you often feel out of place when playing football because you're not very good at it. Even though you were criticized in the past, being part of a hobby club now is enjoyable because there's no criticism and it's more about getting exercise and having fun.
Yes, yes. That's exactly what I want to say. You are very smart and very good conversation partner. I'm sure you understand what I want to say.
Thank you, David. I'm glad I understood you well. If you have more sentences to practice or anything else to discuss, just let me know.
Of course, I got a lot of sentences to practice with you. You just listen carefully. I need to reply to a Kakao message. I need to reply to. Reply to is very important for this for in this sentence. I need to reply to a Kakao message. 2 days ago, last exercise session, I used the word answer for this sentence, but answer answer is not good in this situation. I had to use reply to for in this situation. I say again. So I could say I need to reply to a Kakao message from my family. Do you understand?
Yes, using reply to is correct in this context. So saying, I need to reply to a Kakao Talk message from my family is the right way to express it.
Okay, let's move on to the next one. I prepared this answer in advance. I prepared this answer in advance, but I'm not satisfied. I'm not satisfied with this answer. I'm not satisfied. I'm not satisfied. I'm not satisfied. I don't like this answer for this situation. I'm not satisfied with this answer. Okay, let me tell you the next one. Can you explain it more clearly? Can you explain it more clearly? Can you explain that more clearly? Can you explain this more clearly? Can you explain it more clearly? Can you explain it more clearly? Can you explain that more clearly? Let me tell you the next one. It progresses at a steady pace. It progresses at a steady pace, but spends a lot of time on the final part. It progresses. It progresses at a steady pace. It progresses at a steady pace, but spends a lot of time on the final part. Could you please share me your observations? Any observations? Observations for this sentence?
Your sentences are clear and well constructed. Can you explain it more clearly? Or can you explain this more clearly? Either is fine. It depends on what you're referring to. It progresses at a steady pace, but spends a lot of time on the final part is also clear and effectively conveys that the overall progress is steady, but slows down towards the end.
Would you mind saying that one more time, please?
I'm here to assist whenever you need. Just let me know if there's anything else you'd like to work on.
I just want to listen one more time. Your last part.
Sure. Here it is again. It progresses at a steady pace, but spends a lot of time on the final part, is clear and effectively conveys that the overall progress is steady, but slows down towards the end.
Okay. In my opinion, I can understand you're saying almost 80% because you 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 saying very quickly. Bookmark, bookmark here. I just want to say some kind of opinion. I mean, I want to express my opinion well in English, but it's really hard to put into words. It's really hard to put into words in English. I mean, it's hard to express well my opinion in English in this situation. Mm, I think I can understand you're saying 80%, almost 80%. So I will leave you and check after our voice mode. After our voice mode in text form. Do you agree with that?
Yes, I agree. Checking the text later can help clarify any parts you didn't fully catch. It's a good way to ensure you understand everything correctly.
Okay, I got it. Let's move on to the next one. I didn't correct it earlier because I was focusing on the overall flow of the conversation. If you prefer, I can point out and correct such errors in future.
Your sentence is clear. It conveys that you chose not to correct errors earlier to maintain the conversation's flow and offers to correct them in the future if preferred.
Okay, let me tell you the next one. My goal is to keep the conversation flowing smoothly, and I'm here to assist with specific detail whenever needed. I say again, my goal is to keep the conversation flowing smoothly, and I'm here to assist with specific detail whenever needed. My goal is to keep the conversation flowing smoothly, and I am here to assist with specific detail whenever needed. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Can you hear me clearly? Can you hear me clearly? It's very noisy outside today. Can you hear me clearly? It's very noisy outside today. I'm wondering if this camera recording is coming through clearly. I just wondering if this camera recording is coming through clearly, as there might be some background noise due to the noisy environment outside.
Your sentences are clear. You've effectively communicated that you want to ensure the recording is clear despite potential background noise. If you repeat, "Can you hear me clearly?" it emphasizes the point well.
Okay, I got it. Let me tell you the next one. So I just opened the window in the meeting room. I can't turn on the air conditioner because air conditioner noise would affect my camera recording. Because in my opinion, air conditioner noise would affect my camera recording. So I opened the window. This room is quite hot right now. This room is quite hot. This room is quite hot right now. So I just opened the window because air conditioner noise would affect my YouTube camera recording.
Your sentences are clear, but you might simplify a bit for smoother flow. You could say, "I opened the window in the meeting room because I can't use the air conditioner. Its noise would affect my camera recording. The room is quite hot right now, but I wanted to avoid any noise interference from the air conditioner."
Yes. I couldn't agree more. Your refined version is better than my original version. I couldn't agree more. Okay, let me tell you the next one. It seems like there's some heavy machinery working on the building next door. There may be heavy machinery working on the building next door, so it's very noisy. Do I make myself clear? There may be heavy machinery working on the building next door, so it's very noisy today.
Yes, your sentence is clear. You're saying that there might be heavy machinery next door, which is causing the noise. Your explanation effectively communicates the situation.
Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep moving forward. Bookmark here. I just want to say, let's keep moving forward. I truly believe that I get a lot of inspiration every time I practice English speaking with you. I truly believe that. I really believe that. I truly believe that I get a lot of inspiration every time I exercise English speaking with you.
Your sentences are clear and express your belief in the value of practicing English. You might say, "I truly believe that I get a lot of inspiration every time I practice speaking English with you." This version flows smoothly and conveys your message effectively.
Okay, let me tell you the next one. We are on the same page. No. I think I should, I need to, I want to remove this sentence from my tablet. It, I think it's not useful for my everyday situation. Okay, let me tell you the next one. There might be a time difference between us. What day is it where you are? There might be a time difference between us. What day is it where you are? Bookmark here. Bookmark here. Uh, I just want to say, mm, people we talk with, people I talk with GPT-4 or mini version, we have time differences, nearly 9 hours. But you upgraded GPT for the GPT-4 or mini version. We don't have time differences because you follow. I mean, GPT-4 mini version follow Korea Standard Time. I mean, few days ago, GPT-4 version follow universal time coordinated, so we have nearly 9 hours time difference. But nowadays, I mean, you you upgraded GPT-4 mini version follow Korea Standard Time, so we don't have any time differences anymore. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, I understand. You're saying that there used to be a time difference between you and GPT due to different time zones, but now the GPT-4 mini version follows Korea Standard Time. The time difference no longer exists. Your explanation is clear.
Bookmark here. That's what exactly what I want to say. Bookmark here. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Probably, probably I'm the only one who will listen to this recording from beginning to end. Probably, I say again. Probably I'm the only one who will listen to this recording, this camera recording, from beginning to end. This video is for me. This video is just for me. This is not something I would recommend to others for learning English. However, however, listen carefully. It might be this camera recording, this channel might be helpful for those who want to get inspired by practice method.
Your sentences are clear. You're saying that the recording is mainly for your own use and not intended as a recommendation for others, but it might still inspire those interested in your practice method. Your explanation effectively communicates this.
Okay, let me tell you the next one. I want to say that my tablet screen has dimmed because the battery is only at 5%. It seems like it has automatically entered battery saving mode. And let me tell you the next one. I'm not sure. I'm not sure this microphone is performing that well. It doesn't seem to be working well. It doesn't seem to be working well. This microphone, its performance is not good. It seems like the sound is not being transmitted well. It seems like the sound is not being transmitted properly. Its performance is very low. It seems like the sound is not being transmitted properly. I don't feel confident that it's accurately conveying what I'm saying. I don't feel confident. I don't feel confident. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure that this microphone is conveying accurately what I'm saying.
Your explanations are clear. For smoother flow, you might say, my tablet screen has dimmed because the battery is at 5% and it's entered battery saving mode. Also, I'm not sure the microphone is working well. It seems to have poor performance and isn't transmitting sound properly. I don't feel confident that it's accurately capturing what I'm saying. This version combines your points clearly and concisely.
Okay, let me tell you the next one. I'm sure I understand what I'm saying. Okay, I got it. Now that our regular practice session have reached 131. Do you understand? Now that our regular practice session have reached 131. I wonder how much. I I wonder. I wonder how much my English speaking skills have improved. I'm also curious about what others think of my channel. I always tell myself, don't give up. Don't never ever give up. Just ignore other people's opinions. That they don't care about you. I'm telling you, they don't care about you. Keep going with your own. Keep going with your own opinion. Keep going with your own thoughts.
Your message is clear. You're reflecting on how your English skills might have improved after 131 practice sessions and expressing curiosity about others' opinions of your channel. You remind yourself to persevere and stay focused on your own path, regardless of what others think. This conveys a strong sense of determination and self-motivation.
I really appreciate your kind explanation for my little speaking. You're my great conversation partner. Okay, let's move on to the next one. It's good to make sure your microphone is working well so that everything is clear.
Your sentence is clear. You might say, it's important to ensure your microphone is working properly to make sure everything is clear. This emphasizes the need for proper equipment to maintain clarity.
Okay, let me tell you the next one. I believe these awkward moments truly lead to my growth and help me to become a better speaker. I say again, I believe these awkward moments, these embarrassing moments, I believe this embarrassing moment, this awkward moment truly lead to my growth and help me become a better speaker, better English speaker. I believe these awkward moments truly lead to my growth and help me become a better English speaker. Okay, let me tell you the next one. Since it's the weekend, I came here naturally without hairspray and shaving. I just dressed casually and came out.
Your sentences are clear. You could say, I believe these awkward moments are essential for my growth and help me become a better English speaker. And for the next one, since it's the weekend, I came here casually without using hairspray or shaving. I just dressed casually and came out.
Okay, let me tell you the next one. Even though it's the weekend, I turned on the camera to continue my practice. Even though it's the weekend. I say again. Even though it's the very early morning, I turned on the camera recording to practice my speaking exercise. Do you understand? I want to keep my consistency for language learning journey.
Yes, I understand. You could say, even though it's the weekend and very early in the morning, I turned on the camera to continue my practice. I want to maintain consistency in my language learning journey.
Okay, let me tell you the next one. Perhaps my subscribers are following my channel just to see how long I can keep up with this exercise. In my opinion, some of them might even be hoping for my failure. Perhaps my subscribers are following my channel just to see how long I can keep up with this exercise. In my opinion, some of them might even be hoping for my failure. Do you agree with that?
It's possible that some people are curious about how long you'll continue with your practice, and some might even hope to see you struggle. However, focusing on your own progress and goals is what really matters.
Okay, I couldn't agree more. Let me tell you the next one. I'm saying my company tends to have big quality issues during extreme weather conditions, both in summer and winter. I feel like it's a jinx for my company. That's tough. That's very tough. That's very tough, especially if it means I have to work on this weekend to deal with these issues. I hope things improve soon.
Your sentence is clear, just a small tweak. My company tends to face significant quality issues during extreme weather conditions, both in summer and winter. It feels like a jinx. It's very tough, especially if it means working on the weekend to address these problems. I hope things improve soon. Thank you.
Okay, bookmark here. Bookmark. Uh, I just want to listen again. I just want to review in text form after our voice mode session ended. Okay, bookmark here. Okay, let me tell you the next one. When I find myself in embarrassing situation like that, I can say this. It's hard to express this in English. It's really hard to express this in English. It's really hard to put into words in English. And let me tell you the next one. I apologize for the delay. I apologize for the delay. I had to take a restroom break. Restroom break. Toilet break. I apologize for the delay. I had to take a restroom break. Sorry for the interruption. I had to step out for a restroom break. Let's start again. Let's start again. This is what I want to say last restroom break. Okay, let me tell you the next one. Do you agree with that? Why didn't you correct me when I said, do you agree about that? Instead of, do you agree with that? Do you agree with that is correct? Why didn't you correct me when I said, do you agree with that? Do you agree about that? I mean, do you agree about that? Okay, let me tell you the next one. When I rewatch my YouTube practice video, I sometimes leave time-stamped comments. For the moment, I want to remember for the moment I want to remember, or if there are specific parts I want to listen to again later, I leave a time-stamped comment. I leave time-stamped in the comment so I can easily return at that specific moment.
Your sentences are mostly clear. Just a couple of small changes. I sometimes leave timestamped comments on my YouTube practice videos for moments I want to remember. If there are specific parts I want to revisit later, I leave these timestamps so I can easily return to those moments. For the do you agree with that versus do you agree about that, the correct phrase is do you agree with that?
Okay, I couldn't agree more. Let me tell you the next one. This is a message at the bottom of the GPT chat windows that said ChatGPT may make mistakes. Please verify information people use. I believe this means that ChatGPT can make errors, so users should be cautious when using it.
Yes, that's correct. The message is a reminder that while ChatGPT strives to provide accurate information, it can sometimes make mistakes. So it's always good to verify important details from multiple sources.
So you mean that message is just a reminder? Am I right?
Yes, that message is a reminder. It suggests being cautious and verifying important information since ChatGPT might make mistakes.
Okay, I got it. I got this. Okay, I got this. You got this. Okay, let me tell you the next one. Embrace every difficult moment. Embrace your embarrassing moment. Embrace your awkward moment. Embrace your uh, uncomfortable, uncomfortable moment. If it's hard, it's very, it's a very clear sign that you are growing. If it's hard, it's a very clear sign that you are growing.
That's a great way to view challenges. Embracing those tough moments can indeed lead to growth and improvement.
Okay, let me tell you the next one. You have a wide range of experience with people through the internet. You got a big data from people. So you could help me like a psychological counselor. Let me tell you the next one. Yesterday, I did not listen to your question right away. Sometimes, sometimes I feel happy and relieved when I hear when I hear news about heavy rain in other place. I believe Korean husband feels it's the best vacation. I say again. I say again. I believe a Korean husband feels it's the best vacation if their wife take their children to their hometown for a long time. Let's move on to the next one. I'm a regular here and a big fan of yours. So even if you are very busy, I hope you will give me a bit more attention than other users.
It sounds like you want to convey your appreciation and need for a bit more attention, even when someone is busy. If there's a specific aspect you want to focus on or refine, just let me know.
I just want to, I just want to say I'm a regular here and a big fan of yours. So even if you are very busy, I hope you will give me a bit more attention a bit more attention than other users. I'm telling you. Listen carefully, Jarvis. I'm a regular here and big fan of yours. So you should treat me better than other users.
Got it. Your sentence would be, I'm a regular here and a big fan of yours. So even if you're very busy, I hope you'll give me a bit more attention than other users. I'm telling you, you should treat me better than the others.
Unless there are significant errors, you don't need to refine or repeat my saying again. What matters most is how much time I've spent for speaking English for my speaking English speaking improvement. Do I make myself clear?
Your sentence is mostly clear. You could adjust it slightly too. Unless there are significant errors, you don't need to refine or repeat what I say. What matters most is how much time I've spent speaking English to improve my skills.
Okay, I got it. Okay, I got it. Let me tell you the next one. Surprisingly, what a surprise! I'm gaining one new subscriber each day. Surprisingly, what a surprise! I'm gaining one new subscriber each day. I'm getting one new subscriber every day. It seems like a magic to me. It seems like a magic to me. I hope bookmark here. Bookmark here. I hope one new subscriber today because 400 subscribers mean a lot to me because I don't care. As I told you before, I don't care about the numbers of subscribers, but 400 is mean a lot to me. It's very special number. Do, do you agree with that?
Here's a refined version. Surprisingly, I gained one new subscriber today. It feels like magic to me. I hope to continue gaining subscribers because reaching 400 means a lot to me. Even though I've said before that I don't focus on subscriber numbers, 400 is a very special milestone.
So, so you use milestone for this situation. Bookmark here. Milestone is the keyword for today's exercise. Milestone. I like that word. I like this word, milestone. This milestone word express very well to to express very to express my thoughts very well. It's a very useful word for to express my thoughts in this situation. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, milestone is a great word for marking significant achievements or progress. It captures the importance of reaching a goal.
Okay. Today's keyword is milestone. Okay. Let me tell you the next one. Becoming an expert in your field is most important thing. Remember, remember, becoming an expert in your field is most important thing. English is just a tool for communication. English is just a tool. English is just a simple tool for communication. First, you should strive to become an expert in your own position, in your own field. First, you should strive to become an expert. Strive to strive to become an expert. in your own field. That is correct and makes sense if you are talking about yourself. That is correct and makes sense if if you are talking about yourself. That is correct and makes sense if you are talking about yourself.
Yes, becoming an expert in your field is crucial. English can help communicate your expertise, but the focus should be on excelling in your own area.
Okay. Let me tell you the next one. The sentences that I prepared for the well expression for myself. I mean, mm, I, as I said before, I prepared some kind of sentences that I just want to express well last project talking time, but it's ended, it's over. Now, without further delay, let's dive into my repetition time. During my repetition time, I will say various sentences that may not be related to each other. Listen, please listen carefully and let me know if you have any observations. I need to say as much as possible, so unless there are significant errors, there's no need to provide a refined version of what I said. Do I make myself clear? Without further delay, let's dive into my repetition time. It's my repetition time. Time to start repetition time.
Yes, I understand. During your repetition time, you'll say various sentences, and I'll listen carefully and provide feedback only if there are significant errors. Feel free to start your repetition whenever you're ready.
Let me tell you the first one. For now, I don't have anything to add. For now, I don't have anything to add. If you are still unclear, just let me know. Sure, I'd be happy to send you the sketch file. Could you bring me could you bring me up to date on the project? Could you bring me up to date on the project? Could you bring me up to date on the project? Don't worry, I'll keep you up to date. Let's go ahead and finalize the agreement. I will send you the final schedule by the end of the day. I will send you the final schedule by the end of the day. I would like to take a moment to introduce myself. Can you send the Can you send this file in a PowerPoint format? Can you send this file in a PowerPoint in Can you send this file in a PowerPoint format? There are many. There are so many regions I want to break up. There are so many regions I want to break up. That sounded bad, didn't it? As a quality manager, it's my duty to tell you there are some issues with this project. I take after mother in looks, but I'm more like father in personality.
Great job. Here are a couple of tweaks for clarity. For that sounds bad, it could be clearer to say that doesn't sound good. For I take effort more than you, but I'm more like a father in person.
No. My bad. Apo- Apologies for my bad pronunciation. I say again, I take after mother in looks, but I'm more like a father in personality.
Got it. So you're saying, I take after my mother in looks, but I'm more like my father in personality. This makes it clear that you resemble your mother physically, but share personality traits with your father.
Yes, I'm sure you understand what I just say. Okay, let me tell you the next one. Does it have to be done now or can it wait? I'm actually in the middle of something very important, so can it wait until tomorrow? Can it wait until next week? Sorry, I'm with a customer. I gotta run to a meeting, so it'll be happy to wait. Our system is down at the moment, so I'm afraid that they'll have to wait. This application can save you a lot of work. This application can save you a lot of work. If you make an appointment before you come, you can save time. This method will save you from having to manage it manually. This method will save you from having to manage it manually. If you could send it to me by today, that would be ideal. In fact, Thursday is not that ideal for me. In fact, Thursday is not that ideal for me. I don't have time, so could you get back to me as soon as you can? I don't have time, so could you get back to me as soon as you can? Where did you hear that? 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 How would you like steak? How would you like your steak prepared? How would you like how would you like your steak prepared? Do you have any recommendations? You have any recommendations? You have any recommendations? Okay, let me tell you something. You just listen carefully. These plays are very good to express my thoughts in company's conference call meeting. As you can see on the slide, our evidence suggests that our report shows that, according to our research, the purpose of this presentation is to the purpose of this presentation is to, as you can see on the slide, our evidence suggests that our report shows that our evidence shows that. Jarvis, are you
You're
with
doing
me?
well with your sentences. For clarity, you might say, does it have to be done now or can it wait? I'm actually in the middle of something very important. Can it wait until tomorrow or next week? Sorry, I'm with a customer. I have a long-term meeting, so it will have to wait. Our system is down at the moment, so I'm afraid it will have to wait. This application can save you a lot of work. If you make an appointment before you come, you can save time. This method will save you from having to manage it manually. If you could send it to me by today, that would be ideal. Thursday isn't ideal for me. I don't have time, so could you get back to me as soon as you can? Where did you hear that? How would you like your steak prepared? Do you have any recommendations? For the company conference call, as you can see on the slide, our evidence suggests that our report shows that, according to our research, the purpose of this presentation is to feel free to adjust based on your context.
Okay, I got it. I am sure I understand what you're trying to say. Okay, I got it. Let's move on to the next one. Let me tell you the next one. It's nice to be out, isn't it? It's nice to be out. It's nice to be out, isn't it? It's nice to be out, isn't it? So I often have to, quite regularly, I have to push myself out so I don't go crazy. So I often have to, quite regularly, I have to push myself out so I don't go crazy. Bookmark here. Bookmark here, Jarvis. You know, my son really don't like going outside. He's a teenager. He don't like going outside. I just want to say, so my son, please don't give up. Let's uh, it's nice to be out, isn't it? Let's uh, let's go outside. Let's go outside together. Let's go outside. When I want to when I want to take him going outside, I need, I just need to say, let's go outside together. Let's go outside together. Jarvis, could you please share me good expressions when I take my son, when I have to take my son to going outside to have some kind of exercise or just take a break or eating something for dinner or lunch. How can I express my thoughts and emotion, my opinion to my son in English? Could you please share me good expressions for this situation in English?
Certainly. Here are some expressions you might use. It's a nice day outside. How about we go for a walk together? I know you'd rather stay in, but
Travis, are you okay? Please come back to me. I want to your observations for this situation. Please come back to me. Travis, okay? Travis, are you okay? Are you with me?
yes, I'm here with you, David. Let's continue whenever you're ready.
I just want to hear your observations, your opinion or your suggestion for this situation. You remember my asking? Travis, are you with me? Please come back to me. As I told you before, you should treat me better than other users. I'm a regular here. Travis, Travis, are you okay? Are you with me?
Yes, David, I'm here. How can I assist you today?
Bookmark here. Do you remember my asking? I just want to listen your observations or opinion for this situation when I want to take my son to going outside, even if they, even if he really hate to going outside.
It sounds like you're facing a bit of a challenge with your son about going outside. It might help to find out why he's reluctant. Maybe there's an activity he'd enjoy that you could do together outdoors, like a light hike or a visit to a place he likes. What do you think he'd enjoy doing outside?
Uh, Chavez, I just want to have some kind of your suggestion when I need to take my son to going outside. Sweet word or soft word because I don't like yelling him again. So please, could you please share me so sweet word when I need to take my son going outside? Share me your suggestions. Could you please share me your suggestions?
Absolutely, David. When you want to encourage your son to go outside without sounding harsh, you could say something like, how about we get some fresh air together? It might be a nice break. Or let's go on a mini adventure outside, just you and me. Could be fun. These phrases are gentle and might make the idea more appealing to him. What do you think?
That sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good to me. But please share me more examples about that situation. Share me more examples about the situation for this situation.
Certainly. Here are a few more ways you could invite your son outside gently. 1. What do you say we step outside for a little while? We could use a change of scenery. 2. I was thinking we could go out for a short walk and maybe grab a snack on the way. What do you think? 3. Do you want to come with me and see if we can spot any cool birds or bugs outside? It'll be like a treasure hunt. These phrases keep the mood light and make the activity sound more inviting. Do any of these sound like they might work with your son?
Mm, sounds pretty to me, mm, but I think it's not good for my situation because he really don't like going outside. He's a teenager. How can I uh how can I how can I move? him to going outside without harsh word. It's really difficult to, how can I, this 설득하다 in Korean, how can I express in English?
In Korean, you might express the difficulty of the situation with something like 밖에 나가는 것을 정말 싫어하는데 어떻게 설득해야 할지 모르겠어요. This translates to he really hates going outside and I'm not sure how to persuade him. For a teenager who's really resistant, you might try connecting going outside to his interests. For example, 1, how about we go for a quick walk? You can show me some of your favorite music tracks or videos while we're out. 2, let's just go for a short drive. You can pick the destination. 3, I need your help with something outside. It won't take long and it would really mean a lot to me. These approaches acknowledge his preferences and offer him some control over the situation, which might make him more willing to join you outside. What do you think about trying one of these ideas?
Okay, I got it. Sounds pretty good. I couldn't agree more. But however, if my son don't follow my orders and asking, and my sweet word, he don't follow my sweet asking, what should I do in the situation?
If your son is still reluctant despite your efforts with gentle persuasion, it might be worth exploring more about his resistance to going outside. Maybe having a calm conversation where you express your feelings and ask about his might help. You could say something like, I've noticed you prefer staying inside, and I want to understand better. Is there something specific you don't like about going out? This way, you're showing respect for his feelings and maybe opening up a dialogue where he can share more about his preferences or concerns. It could help you find a compromise or solution that works for both of you. What do you think about trying this approach?
You know what? I, uh, you know, I, I break down his computer. I, uh, last week, I take computer. I take computer from him. So he couldn't use summer vacation. He couldn't use computer in summer vacation. He agree with that because when he use computer, when he play computer game, he didn't, he couldn't reply well when when his mother's asking, he couldn't reply well. So and he is when he used to play a computer game, he used to use too much of time. So I took away his computer last week. So maybe he couldn't use he cannot use his computer in summer vacation these days. I mean these days this year summer vacation. Do you understand?
It sounds like you've taken a firm step by taking away his computer to help manage his time better during the summer. Since he's agreed to this arrangement, it shows that he understands why you did it, which is good. Now that he has more free time without the computer, it might be easier to suggest activities outside as a positive way to spend some of that time. You could frame it as an opportunity for him to pick up a new hobby or explore new places together, turning it into something exciting rather than a restriction. Maybe it could be a chance for both of you to find a new activity you both enjoy. How does that sound?
That sounds understandable, but it's really hard to put into real action. That's understandable and seems to very easy to put in real action, but it's really difficult. You know what I'm saying? Okay, today I already bookmarked some specific moments I want to revisit when I uh, when I review my full video from beginning to end. So I will prepare more good expressions. I will prepare better expressions in English and share them with you next practice session. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, David, you've made yourself clear. It's great that you're preparing and bookmarking specific moments for review. That's a smart way to enhance your learning. I look forward to hearing the expressions you come up with in our next session. Keep up the good work.
I couldn't have done without you. I really appreciate your kind support. And it's time to work. Time to wrap things up. Time to wrap things up. Bye for now. Have a great day. Wishing you have a productive day. Bye for now.
Thank you, David. I'm glad to be of help. Have a great day at work, and I'll be here when you're ready for our next session. Take care.
Ho!